up, the Cavaliers taking on the 76ers. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they battled the 7th. This is their second straight game facing off, Grant.
Here we go.
Do you see tonight playing out like last game?
No, I think this one looks different. When we talked with the coaches, BA, they told us they've each got some new wrinkles for tonight.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Merrill in at the 3 slot. Here's George, and the jam by George.
Boy, you talk about athleticism. How easy does PG make it look right there?
Outside Mitchell. Back to Merrill. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Mobley, a screen on Maxey. Down low. Another shot. And Mobley with the lay-in.
Well, Mobley very effective when he gets very good position on the interior.
And the 76ers with possession. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Allen. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
Outside Mitchell from outside the arc. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is absolutely prolific from 3.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. This one for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Barlow, covered by Mobley. The 3 from Edgecombe. Knocks it down from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A different look for Cleveland. Tyson comes in for Merrill, and it's DeAndre Hunter in for Donovan Mitchell. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Garland finds Allen. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Maxey. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Sixers leading. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'd love to hear it. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Outside Hunter. To the wing on the left. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first one falls. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Darius Garland. Embiid, a screen on Ball. Maxey, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
There's the strength training coming into play for Maxey.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Evan Mobley.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Outside Mitchell to the inside. It's stolen by Oubre. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Here's George. Gets a very good look and converts.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Ball against Maxey. Ball into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
29 seconds left in the first. Ball passes to Hunter. Pass to Tyson. And he parries his first look.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Grimes. Here's Embiid. No good on the fadeaway. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Philadelphia on top. Up 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Philadelphia.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got DeAndre Hunter, Donovan Mitchell out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Dean Wade, and it's Tyson in at the 3. Small forward. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you guys.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Wade misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game. That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Edwards, he's checked in for Watford. And it's Maxey in for McCain. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Garland's checked in. Here's Wade. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Outside Maxey. Embiid a screen on Ball. Here's Maxey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
That ties it up. Garland's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Embiid. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Pass to Wade. banks in the layup. Wade's got 5 now.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And it seems like the East is wide open doors. How do the Cavs capitalize with a deep run?
Well, I think they can start with continuity. They have a quality young core when you think about Evan Mobley, when you think about Darius Garland, when you think about Jared Allen. So I'm not arguing for complacency by any stretch of the imagination, but I do think there's a strong case for running it back and giving a talented offensive team with a double big lineup another opportunity. I think they're good enough.
To the middle. The kick out to Edwards. Launches it. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the 76ers with some changes. Barlow's checked in for Joel Embiid. George comes in for Oubre. And it's Edgecombe in for Edwards. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Hunter. Merrill, he's checked in for Tyson. And Mitchell subbed in for Ball. Pass to Barlow. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 9.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Back to Garland. 46 seconds left in the second. Just 4 to shoot. Mobley with it. Guarded now by George. No good on the 3. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Allen, the pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point land. The putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Sixers ahead. They're up by 1. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like.
Looking at Philadelphia, they've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
And now back to that first half. How about Tyrese Maxey? He was getting whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted it. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the 4. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Here's Edgecombe. And too long on the shot. The Cavs trailing. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
For three, Maxey. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the corner three, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Garland for 3. Another miss by Garland.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Guys?
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
I think the experience Paul George possesses is so valuable to his team. This guy is such a seasoned vet.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The Sixers lead by 4. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 5.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. The rebound by Maxey. For Philadelphia, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Garland scanning the floor. Allen with a screen on Maxey. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Garland against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid ignores the contact and converts.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Garland for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Wade, he's checked in for Allen. Hunter comes in for Mobley. Tyson, he's checked in for Merrill. And it's Ball in for Donovan Mitchell. Left side Garland. Pass to Wade. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Embiid. Outside Grimes. Maxey on the wing. Over Ball. Again, Philadelphia.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ball against Maxey. Ball passes to Garland. Puts it up from 15. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Ball surveys the floor. And there's the drive. And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Grimes. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires from way outside, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for Cleveland, they've got Darius Garland. Larry Nance is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. And it's Porter with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Garland. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Screen by Embiid. Inside. It's stolen by Hunter. And here comes the break. Looking to get back on track. Garland, no good.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Outside McCain. Pass to Embiid. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Garland, the pass to Hunter, to the wing, right side. Nance with a screen on Oubre. And there's Hunter on the assist by Nance. Hunter's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Walker, he's checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Grimes. Tomlin's checked in for the Cavaliers. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Donovan Mitchell. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Cleveland. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Unfortunately, that's not the news fans were hoping for.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
He got it.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Oh, sick crossover and the bucket.
Such a flashy player. The ball control Maxey has is really impressive.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Tomlin. Mobley comes in for Hunter. Merrill, he's checked in for Tyson. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Porter Jr. Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Quentin Grimes. How's he doing, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the 76ers was able to update me on the situation. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury. If it gets worse, this could be a tough pill to swallow for a team that was hoping to make some noise in the postseason. But for now, he's got the green light, and they'll be monitoring him closely. Sending it back to you now.
Allie, thanks for the info.
It is, and nobody wants to miss any time. Obviously, everybody wants to be out there contributing, but sometimes you got to be patient. You have to make health a priority, get the results, and then put your plan in place.
The Sixers lead by 9. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Knocked loose and stolen by Mobley. Mitchell on the take. It's stolen by McCain. Outside Maxey. Allen brings a double team. Jacks up a three. Cash from downtown.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the 76ers.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
It took them a while to figure out the right approach, and now they'll head into their fourth and final meeting of the season with a chance to actually split the season series.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Maxey.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
Maxey. The shot is money.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's George. Using the glass to lay it in.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
So it's the 76ers.